You see, vitamin D is the sunshine vitamin because our bodies make it when our skin is exposed to sunlight. But as we age, our skin becomes thicker, making it harder for our bodies to absorb enough D from the sun alone. So many of us take vitamin D supplements, especially after the age of 50. In fact, about 45% of Americans over the age of 20 take vitamin D daily. Isn't that the one touted to help with memory loss? You see, as we age, many of us start to experience the uncomfortable symptoms of B6 deficiency, such as rashes, insomnia, and even confusion. So it's not surprising that some people choose to supplement with B6. However, taking high doses of B6 over a long period of time has been linked to an increased risk of a type of stroke called a lacunar stroke. You see, as we age, many of us struggle with high cholesterol, clogged arteries, and even high blood pressure. I hope I've shed some light on this topic for you. Remember, some vitamins that we think are good for us can become dangerous when we take them in excess. Stay tuned for more information about the nutrients that can actually lower your risk of stroke. Until then, please like and share this video with your friends and family if you think it might help them. And always remember, you are never too old to live a life that you're proud of. So, it is no surprise that some turn to supplements like niacin to help reduce their cholesterol and improve their overall health. But did you know that taking high doses of niacin can actually increase your risk of stroke and blood pressure spikes? In fact, some studies suggest that taking high doses of niacin may increase your risk of stroke by as much as 30%. And what's worse, it may cause blood pressure spikes that happen overnight. That's because niacin tends to stay in your bloodstream for longer periods of time, which can lead to sudden and sometimes dangerous increases in blood pressure. And unfortunately, those are usually caused by small artery blockages deep inside your brain. Taking too much B6 might also cause nerve damage, leading to numbness or tingling in your hands and feet. Now, there are some people who may actually need to take B6 supplements, such as those who have recently had a heart attack or a stroke, pregnant women, and those with certain medical conditions. Wow, vitamin E is another nutrient that our bodies don't make enough of as we age, so many of us turn to supplements. Since our bodies can only get B12 from the foods we eat, most of us get enough B12 when we eat meat, poultry, fish, and dairy products. But did you know that high doses of vitamin E, especially when taken for more than 3 years, can increase your risk of dying from any cause by as much as 20%. Not only that, but taking large amounts of vitamin E over a long period of time has also been linked to an increased risk of getting a serious type of brain bleed called a hemorrhagic stroke. Fortunately, the safest and most natural way to get all the vitamin E you need is by eating foods that are naturally high in vitamin E, such as avocados, spinach, almonds, and sunflower seeds. But here's the problem. Unlike most nutrients, there's no natural limit to how much vitamin D we can safely consume. So many people oversupplement, leading to an increased risk for several problems, including strokes. Now let me be clear. Vitamin D is essential for bone health, immune function, sleep quality, and yes, even your brain health. But like most things in life, it's about dosage. Several studies show that taking high doses of vitamin D over a long period of time can raise your blood calcium levels, which can then build up in your arteries, making them stiff and rigid. And guess what? That makes your arteries more likely to develop dangerous plaque blockages that can lead to strokes. Now I should point out there are other studies showing no link between higher doses of vitamin D and an increased risk of stroke. So this remains controversial. But why take the chance? What about vitamin E? Now let's talk about two B vitamins, B6 and B12. First, B6. Then there's B12. You see, B12 helps your body make red blood cells and keeps your nerves working properly. Now, I'll be talking about the last vitamin that may be raising your risk of stroke next, NASCAR. But first, I want to tell you about something my patients and their family caregivers tell me all the time. They say they want to be more physically active, but they struggle with feeling tired and having joint pain. I tell them that's where Lisa comes in. Lisa is a subscription service that brings doctor-formulated vitamins and nutritional supplements right to your door each month. Each month's supply is personalized based on your health needs. And it's super easy to follow your plan because the doses are pre-portioned for the entire month. My favorite is their Energy Plus Focus formula because it has the perfect blend of vitamins that support healthy blood pressure and give you sustained energy throughout the day without the jitters or crash of coffee. It also includes brain-supporting nootropics like L-theanine and neurofactor, which is clinically shown to sharpen your cognitive function and enhance your ability to learn new things. The best part is you can try Lisa risk-free for 30 days. Okay, now let's finish up with the last vitamin on our list, niacin. There's a lot of misinformation out there about which vitamins are safe and which ones aren't.